Hey everyone, it's Wingspan TT, the fourth best commentator on YouTube, and we're here to play the fourth Assassin's Creed game. Well, I mean, actually, I guess Brotherhood was the third, Revelations was the fourth, and then I guess Assassin's Creed 3 was the fifth, and then Liberations was the sixth, then there was that phone game, there was that iPad game, 7, 8, there was that Facebook game. Alright, so as far as I can tell, Assassin's Creed 4 is actually the 10th Assassin's Creed game. But no matter what the number is, if you are a veteran to Assassin's Creed multiplayer, welcome back. And if you are brand new to the series, to the gyrations, to the taunts, to the murdering, the assassinating, the fucking death matching, stunning, jumping, smoking, everything, welcome. I'd like to welcome you. And this video is really for you, the people out there who haven't actually gotten too far into this game yet, because I know that this kind of multiplayer is completely different from what you've seen other places. This isn't like Call of Duty, this isn't like Street Fighter, this isn't like playing Monopoly with your brother and sister at the dining room table. This is a whole different multiplayer experience. Although I guess similarly to Monopoly, there's a very high chance that it will end with someone dying. And here, starting out the match, in Deathmatch, the first thing, there's two things you gotta do. You want to identify your pursuers, you want to identify your killers. And this guy's right here, again, throwing knives, ready for him, boom, in the back of the head. Now, throwing knives can't directly allow you to stun people too easily, but what it does is it kind of weakens the other person. It lowers the odds of what they can do, the space they have. Here, this person gets some firecrackers. Everyone ducks except for the people, the actual player characters. So all the people cowering and crying about firecrackers, they're NPCs. That guy there, that was one of my pursuers, but keep in mind sometimes the best thing to do in this game is to keep calm and carry on, alright? So I'm just going to stay in this blank group, look around, try to look for where my my target is. And this person right there, I believe, is my target. Nope. Oh, okay. And I'm still getting used to personas here. But here, so one thing I'm going to do is I'm going to come over, I'm going to go hide by this corner, because what's great about corners is you can see around them. Your opponents can't see around them too easily. So go around this corner, lose line of sight, come in for the stun in the face. This guy looks like he wants to get stunned in the face too. She looks like she wants to get such fucking stabbed. Goodbye. Yeah, so of course the power of the corner, giving you more line of sight than your players have, because you got the camera, just because one other person, I forgot to stun him before, just shake out my hand. It's like, damn. Gonna develop early arthritis there. Sorry about that. Phone call, ladies and gentlemen. It's my debt collector. They're kind of upset because I haven't paid a mortgage on my house for like the last 17 months. And apparently that's something you're supposed to pay. And right there with the hips, like badunk-a-dunk, this guy looks like it might be my pursuer. Nope. This girl right here, hello, goodbye. She's got the time bomb, the time phase on me, but I'm not getting phased, killing her. Of course, contested kill. I lose half my score, so it's going from 450 points down to 225. It is important, of course, to remember that you still want to get the kill, even if it's contested. This guy looks like he's one of my pursuers. He's walking right at me, getting ready with the firecrackers, but turns out I had two pursuers. So one life, enjoy it. Decides to teach me a life lesson. You only live once, except for the fact that you respawn. And here, I'm taking the lead against LAO. These other guys, I played them in a couple of lobbies so far. I believe they paid a lot of Erudito credits because they had poison, they had smoke bombs, they had all the fixins. They went to the salad bar and picked up all the abilities there. But the one thing you gotta keep in mind in this game is that it is not wholly determined by abilities. All right, a lot of it's just your timing, your patience, and your positioning, and making sure you're in the right place at the right time. And is this guy a pursuer? Nope. And I was just going in there. I have my disguise on. Is this a pursuer? Yep. And just spamming X right into her face to try to get the stun. And immediately running, try to get over the corner so I can see what the playing field looks like. No one is down on the line of scrimmage. This guy might be a pursuer. And again, getting over here by the corner so he can't see me. I can see him. Get my firecrackers ready. And come in with the punch! So you see, I was able to lock him because I could still see him, because I could see around the corner. I was able to maintain. You don't need actual line of sight on people to maintain your lock. You just need them to be in your camera view somewhere. Now, of course, for them to be able to lock you, they'd have to see you. But if you're around a corner, not going to happen. Someone there decides to be very, very mean. Throw some knives at me. That is quite rude. And here it looks like, there you go. Is that her? Is that her? No, that's her. She's got the disguise, but watch the fast walk. just moving directly at me. And of course, if you look at the character portrait, it also gets larger when your target gets close to you. So once your target's within about, I want to say 5-10 meters, the character portrait gets larger. So when someone's using a disguise, that's how you can kind of see through it sometimes. You want to see through disguise, see their true colors shining through. Beautiful, beautiful song, by the way. I'm just holding on this group, looking around, trying to hear those whispers, know that my pursuer is approaching somewhere. I got 2 pursuers, and I'm pretty sure that this is one. So I'm going to go for the knives, go for the stun, and I managed to get it. And if you're not having luck with the knife stuns, what you want to do is you want to throw the throwing knives. You want to run up to maybe about 2 meters away from them, and then you want to walk real carefully and slowly directly at them and spam the X while you're walking towards them, because you will get to a point of maximum assassination or stun range, but because they're injured by throwing knives, you are outside of their field of, I don't know, influence, their sphere of influence. That's like a political term, isn't it? This guy is taking a little, he's just snapping on the ground here. Like, hey, what's up? Hey, what's up? How would a 900-point kill sound? Sounds like a level up to me. Anyway, my point is throwing knives are awesome. You got to be patient. You have to have really good timing and spacing if you want to get the stuns off on them. This is something I've learned, and if you are new to my channel, let me tell you, I've been playing Assassin's Creed multiplayer since Brotherhood, which is, I believe, Assassin's Creed 3. So I've been playing this for 7 Assassin's Creeds games, so I know what I'm doing. They're certainly better players than me, but are they as fun? Are they as handsome? Are they as wonderful and entertaining? Well, maybe they are, but that looks like a decoy. The whole running around in random directions thing is a decoy. That's the real guy. That's my pursuer. I don't know if he knows where I am. And I am looking for Motionless, who's the little floppy dandy guy. And apparently I'm earning a challenge for, I don't know what, just staying alive. Here's my target. There you are. And you saw his face got way bigger. Target portrait right before I got him. I get my kill streak plus 250 points. And if you don't have kill streaks yet, do not worry about it. There's still lots of stuff to unlock. You could always play cash. But, again, 250 points is not going to make or break the game. As you see, I got 52-25. I am well ahead of pretty much everyone else. Yeah, not really in a position where 250 points is going to make or break the game for me. I got the bearded dreadlock, man. I don't know what the hell's going on. Just looking around this corner, looking around, trying to see where my pursuers are. And here comes Mr. Dreadlock. I get the lock. I get the environmental kill and the axe. And my axe. But here we go. And that guy comes out of nowhere to kill me. The LAO, One Life Enjoy, and Travis 24 behind me by about 1,700 and 2,000 points respectively. These guys have got to catch up, and they have clearly got a lot of experience. One thing you want to do in Assassin's Creed multiplayer is never underestimate your targets. You always have to assume, and that guy, by the way, was quite clearly a decoy, because he was close to me. He was close to me, and yet my proximity meter was going off. And I attempted to get the uncontested kill with the throwing knives, didn't work, and now I'm just going to get killed. Right in the appendix. Actually, it was kind of bothering me. I really need that out, doctor, so thank you for taking that out. This is what we call medicine, Caribbean style, pirate style medicine. 5,900 points. 2 minutes and 37 seconds left on the clock, and it looks like my target has been disabled, grounded on the floor, and I'm going in for the grounded kill. Get some extra points there. Poaching this guy, 350 points. Get an extra 50 for the poacher, 400. Sounds great. Sounds great. One thing you want to keep in mind with your target pursuit, you want to keep in mind when you're playing Deathmatch that there's not naturally occurring duplicates of the other characters. So you want to look for the other player characters, assume that they could be hostile to you, and try to move away from them, see which of them follow you. Because guess what? Your pursuer has to follow you if they want to eventually kill you. Here's my pursuer right now. They managed to kill a civilian. And one thing to keep in mind is when you kill a civilian by mistake, you lose the ability to kill or stun for like 3 or 5 seconds. So if you see your pursuer kill a civilian, you need to run in there and get the stun right away. And of course, unless you have like 3 other pursuers that are just hanging around in the wings waiting. Here, Motionless. Nah, I'm not being too careful here. Drop my firecrackers. I was hoping the firecrackers would blind my opponents, preventing them from putting a bullet, let's say, between my eyes right into my skull. Didn't look like that worked out, so it was nice playing. In real life, firecrackers do not prevent violence. In fact, firecrackers are the #1 cause of death on July 4th in the United States. Fact. Fact. I mean, I made it up, but it's a fact. I mean, what else would be the #1 cause of death on July 4th? Like heavy, I guess possibly binge drinking or something like that. And here we have a really awkward situation where it's like, what? What? Fucking Nightcrawler? Did you see that? He just teleported right on top of me. Call Professor X. Because he missed one of the most powerful mutants. One of the most powerful mutants in the world was apparently hanging around the Caribbean in the 16 to 1700s, teleporting around, murdering people. Yeah, just imagine if Nightcrawler had a gun. That'd be pretty cool. Like, bamf, boom, bamf, boom. Or maybe he could teleport so fast he could just take out an assault rifle and he could be teleporting between each and every bullet while he held down the fully automatic fire. And here we go. Take this guy out. Take a little dirt net, man. Sam Fisher, that bitch. Put you in the ground. Seeing people do a little dance in the background there. You know, Gangnam Style was cool for a while. The electric slide was cool, but I don't know. The contested kill, I think that's going to be the next big dance. You're going to see it on the dance floor, ladies and gentlemen. Get the silent kill. How much was that worth? I don't even care. 350, I believe, doubled up to 700 with the hidden bonus. And I believe, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to be it. So I'm going to do my own dance on the floor, spread my legs, and call it a day. Everyone, I'm Wingspan TT, and if you are new to my channel, I'd like to welcome you. I am an Assassin's Creed multiplayer aficionado, and you can bet you're going to see a lot more Assassin's Creed multiplayer from me. Strategy, humor, random spouting garbage coming out of my mouth. It's absolutely great. I hope you'll subscribe to my channel. I hope you'll like this video. I hope you'll come back next time, and I hope you'll also go to my website, toptiertactics.com, where I can write out, you know, full-length strategy and strategy guides and things like that. Anyway, everyone, god damn, this match is fun. I guess I'll see you all next time, and until then, cheers.